Hello everybody, what's going on? Today is December 31st, 2023, and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now. And yep, today I'm going to be doing a year-end review on 2023. So yeah, there's a lot of things that happened this year. Good things, bad things, funny things, interesting things. Everything you could think of. It's been a roller coaster this year for sure. You know, so yeah, in this video I'm going to be talking about everything that happened this year. So starting off in January, I go to the beach with my friends. I find a vacuum during low tide. I get a red JFK lanyard. Then a couple days later my teacher gives me a lanyard. And then for my birthday, my friends surprised me with tons of vacuum cleaners. So, of course, I made a video on that if you guys remember. And then February comes. I get sick. And nothing else much really happened in February. Yeah, then March comes. Nothing too fancy about March either. April comes, you know, again April, not too much happens, except Steve's channel was in danger, and then the end of the month it got terminated, which sucked. Yep, and then May, May came along, and yeah, I mean, yep. I got another lanyard from the high school, I remember, back in May. Teachers gave me a couple of them. There was that, and then I got to hang out with my friends a couple times in May, I remember, especially the end of May. I believe the 21st and the 28th, to be exact. Yeah. End of May, Memorial Day, we had a lot of drama I'm not going to mention. Then June comes. I graduate from high school. Teachers give me a lot more lanyards before I leave the high school. And then I have my first ever work experience where I did job training. I had to use a weed whacker. It was called safety training. And then July, I start working at CVS for my second work experience, which I did for 3 weeks. It was super stressful, and I quit it. There was that, and then August came. I got a Gentex Commander 3, which is on my wall right now. And yeah, the end of August, I started my academy. Then September came along, and yeah. The end of September, we got a new microwave, and I put our old microwave here in my bedroom, which works perfectly. I really, really like it. And then comes the good old October. At my academy, I made a pumpkin, and I brought it home. I showed it to you guys, but it's gone now because it was rotting away. Yeah, and then it was Halloween. I made the back porch a mess. Yeah, October wasn't too fancy either. At least I can't remember nothing that happened. That's how boring it was. But then November comes. There's Thanksgiving. I get to hang out with my friends again. Make a leaf blower video. That was a lot of fun. Yep, and then December comes along, and yep. I tell my academy how stressful I am with being there and how ignorant they're being. You know, and then after that, I take a break from the academy, and then I'm on Christmas break. My uncles come over for Christmas break, give me a lot of gifts. I got to hang out with my friend again, make another leaf blower video this month. And then I also received this fancy red light over there. At first I had it over here, and now I have it over there. I got these posters earlier this year. Yeah. I got this blue hat over there earlier this year. And I got this red vacuum here at the beginning of this year. I got that rotator at the beginning of this year. When I graduated, I got that big sign. I got a ton of lanyards. I got a lot of those this year too. I got the little mini shot vac recently. It's underneath my drawer or end table right now. I refurbished this vacuum with another one I got this year as well, because it was in bad shape. I got my purple blanket sewed because it was falling apart. It still is, but not as bad as before. I got this white little shelf thingy-majiggy in my room now. That was a couple of months ago, like probably late October, early November. So, yeah, it's a recap of everything that happened this year. And if you're wondering why I wasn't able to mention everything that happened in every single month, either because I forgot or I wanted to leave it until the end of the video. So yeah, I remember in wood tech class I also made this a few months ago. Remember when I made that up there? And then I got this curtain last month. So yeah, and luckily the drama I talked about that happened on Memorial Day, we got that resolved late July. Thank goodness, and we're friends again, so that's awesome. And we're friends now, so we're gonna keep it that way forever. So yeah, we're not gonna have that happen into 2024. 2024 is gonna be all about good things, a bunch of good things only. Just happiness and positivity only next year. I hope to get more vacuums and fire alarms as a result. And the beginning of this year, I also got a System Center SPSR speaker strobe. I got a lanyard from my welding teacher, a pink one. I got a couple lanyards from my school they had when they were doing that thing in the cafeteria, where a bunch of career people came over. At the very, very, very beginning of the year, I installed my smoke detector on the ceiling. Before it was on my wall, and I decided to put it on the ceiling because I wanted it on the ceiling. So, that's my year. And it was a roller coaster, like I said. And I personally believe the first half of the year was better. The second half of the year got boring because I started my academy, and I personally missed, the high school. So that's why the first half of the year was a little better. But yeah, all in all, the year was a roller coaster. It had good things, bad things, stressful things. Stressful things again, my CVS work experience, that was awful. But at least I was able to make some good money, and that definitely mattered a lot, But it was still too stressful. But I might, unfortunately, I might quit my academy soon because that's also very stressful, even though I'm talking with them about all of it. But I might eventually quit that soon. Sooner than later. yeah, so yeah, this is the year, and let's hope 2024 is going to be a great year and that nothing bad happens. We're going to have a great year. You know, I did make some plans for this year. Unfortunately, they didn't all turn out the way I wanted, but that's okay because things don't always go as expected. But I'm going to try to make them happen next year if I can. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. If not, maybe the year after. Because I still have a lot of time to do it. If I don't get it done in a certain year, well, I can do it the next year. You know, why not? It's, you know, it's okay. So, yeah. So, yeah. You know, my New Year's resolution is going to be just to be happy and be grateful for everything I have, and, you know, of course, be optimistic about the new year, as I always am. I'm looking forward to 2024, so yeah, I want to wish everyone a happy New Year's. I'm going to do a live stream tonight, and we'll talk about 2023. We'll reflect on 2023 and that also. I don't know if I'm going to film the ball drop. I don't know if I'll be streaming that late, because most likely Steve will be, if he has internet at his house, which hopefully he does. But if not, then yeah, I will make a Happy New Year's video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so yeah, it's going to be a new year. Goodbye 2023. It's hard to believe. The year flew by so fast. I remember New Year's Day this year so vividly, like it was yesterday. You can't believe that's almost a year ago now. Tomorrow is going to mark 1 year since then. Already. I can hardly believe it. And before we know it, it's going to be a year since I made this video. It's crazy. This time really, really flies. So yeah, I'll miss the good things about this year, but the bad things, goodbye. The stressful things, goodbye. And hopefully next year, if I get a job, it'll be something I really love and enjoy, and not something that really, really stresses me out, like what I experienced this year. So that's not just a New Year's resolution, but that's a whole entire resolution for the year in general. Now, I'd like to find a job I like, but it's kind of hard, especially when you're shy like me. It's not easy to find a job, so, you know, just hang in there and don't let people judge you for it. You know, just ignore them, because they're just being ignorant. So yeah, yep. Can't think of much else to say. I mean, I usually would have it written down on a list of everything I'm gonna say, but I can remember a lot. You know, but this year, you know, we had drama. There was a lot of drama. I'm not gonna mention specific details, but there was certain dramas that happened throughout the year. Now, I would say it was worse than last year, but, you know, it doesn't matter no more, because we do have it resolved. It's no longer a problem, so don't worry. I also felt like I saw my uncles a lot more this year as well than I did last year, which was pretty cool. During the summer, I went to Prairie Lane Pool a couple times. I went to the South Windsor Pool once. I got a couple new vacuums again, tons of them for my birthday, which I made a video on, and then I got a Eureka upright vacuum back on May 31st of this year. And, yeah, again, late May, I think it was three days before, I got another Bissell Orion Smart Clean, and the one I had was kind of in rough shape, so I, you know, did some part swapping, and now we have a Smart Clean that's in great shape. So, remember before, the turtle brush was not on it because the thing broke, so I got this newer one and I replaced that, and this one has the thing, so I got a turtle brush holder again. So that's awesome. So I just replaced all that, and yeah, same motor, same, you know, bottom piece, same headlight cover, all of that's the same. You know, just the base itself is different, and yeah, so yeah, same brush roll too. So yeah, the good parts from the other one went on this one, and the bad parts that were on this one I got rid of. So yeah, I did that this year. And I also recently just did work on this vacuum as well. The Dirt Devil Featherlight bagged. You know, this metal inside here was all rusted out, so I sanded that. I had to fix the cord hook up here because this was coming off. But yeah, other than that, that's all the work I did with this one so far. And then my red Dirt Devil here, I just put a new cord on it. So it has a new cord. It has new screws in the head. That one had a brush roll that wouldn't spin, so I put a new motor in that and I replaced the whole entire circuit board thing. So this one has a working brush roll. I did that back in early September of this year. And yeah, so all my other vacuum cleaners are on the back porch. I also cleaned out the back porch on December the 16th of this year because it was really cluttered again since Halloween. So I just recently cleaned that, and yeah. So hey, we got a nice clean back porch for 2024 at least. That's pretty good. So yeah, folks, that's my recap on the year, and yeah, so you can share your stories of this year, your moments of this year in the comments below if you would like. I shared with you mine, and yeah, I want to wish everyone a happy, safe, New Year's. If you're shooting up fireworks, be careful. Don't mess around, because fireworks aren't, something to play with. Yeah, if you're just at home watching the ball drop, then I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, so I don't know if I'll make a video on that, but I will definitely make a video tomorrow saying Happy New Year's, 100%. So get ready for that. And again, you want to share your thoughts on the year, be my guest. So yeah, other than that, have a great rest of your 2023, folks. Because the next video I make, besides tonight when I do a live stream, it's going to be 2024. I might have a little less hair by then too, so yeah, we'll see you guys later.